Schedule a Zoom with me at GCExperts.com/Zoom. Do me a favor and turn your phone 90 degrees so I got you on the widescreen.
This way.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Oh, perfect.
How are you, Sean?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
So what's going on?
Well, I found your videos and I'm really interested in doing what you're doing, or at least learn how to do what you do.
Well, I'm sitting here in my underwear. Pretty easy. I'm just
That's
kidding.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
What kind of work have you been doing?
Well, I've been doing real estate for a while in all aspects of real estate. I'm a licensed contractor, general contractor. I'm a licensed real estate agent, and I've been doing construction for a while. I've been meaning and I've been wanting to get into the government side of it. I just haven't found the right people to connect with, and I found you, and you seem legit. And
Well,
I said, I gotta give this guy a call.
Yeah. Well, you got me. I always say there's 35 years of stuff in my head. The only way to get it out is to ask questions.
Right, for sure. I watched the videos, your videos, and the videos that you've recommended, and it's very clear to me. I'm ready to go. I just have a couple of questions now that you mentioned questions.
Yeah, I tell everybody, all I want to do for the rest of my life is answer people's questions and solve their problems on federal contracts.
Right.
That's what this is. Hit me.
Correct. Well, I understand the price of the program is $5,000. I understand that the SAM registration with your wife is $700, and the membership is $600, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, per month.
I'm sorry. Yes, the answer to that is yes. I had to hit an OK button on my phone, but yes, those are the numbers.
Okay, no problem. The first question will be: are there any other fees after that?
No.
Okay.
I don't. I teach you how to fish. I don't take your fish.
Okay. All right. Cool. Now, realistically speaking, doing everything as you say, as you and your dad say, working, I don't know how many hours a day should I work on this in order for me to see results fast? All
I ask for the first week, 3 hours. Okay? Just give me 3 hours of your time weekly towards this.
Okay.
What I have to do is transition you from all your it's not even disbelief. We get into patterns. People just get into I wake up in the morning, I have a cup of coffee. I sit down, I check the news. I look at some opportunities of things that I should be doing, okay? We all create our internal schedule of what we do every day.
Okay.
Somehow, we got to put some time towards opportunities. This, for some people, it's networking. Right. I'm not a networker. I don't give two shits about what people are doing out in the real world. Never have. I'm just not that kind of guy. When you mention real estate, it cringes me. The idea that I would be talking to strangers and walking them through land deals and all that kind of, because the way that I like to work is, what's the opportunity? It's on a piece of paper, okay? I always tell people, what is a company?
A piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper. What's the
Right.
federal government?
A piece of paper.
It's a piece of paper. You know,
That's right.
I like to work with pieces of paper because generally speaking, they don't lie. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
So the federal government puts out jobs, like I talk about in that video, the 200 square foot tiny house, right?
Right.
I can just sit down and fill out a piece of paper and send it in, and every once in a while, a contracting officer will call me.
Okay.
I know why they're calling me. Isn't that great? Because most of the time, when somebody calls you out of the blue, you have no idea why they're calling you.
Correct.
But when the federal government is calling me on jobs that I've been turning in, I like to take that call, mostly because I'm in a position now. They want me to accept the job. That's what they
Right.
want.
Right.
And I just go, I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting your call. Can I call you back in 20? Who's in power?
Exactly.
Me. I gotta get you into the methodology of just filling out that piece of paper. It's my biggest struggle because I
Right.
can't control your time. I don't know what your schedule is in the morning or what you do. Okay. And dude, I can't tell when I'm on these Zooms which guys are going to be successful and which guys aren't because I don't know which ones are going to fill out the piece of paper.
Right. 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 Right.
But I promise you this, it's that easy. You just got to fill out the piece of paper and turn it in.
That's very interesting because I've been looking into Sam since I don't know when, Sam's website, and everything seems so complicated.
It is. By the way, thank you, federal government, for making it so fucking difficult because really, that's where I come in. I
Right.
simplify that whole thing. If you watch enough of my videos, you'll know that I like to talk to people at a fifth grade level because I like it when people talk to me at a fifth grade level because when you're talking to a fifth grader, you speak in a different way, you explain things in a different way.
Correct. Correct.
And when someone's explaining something to me at a fifth grade level, generally speaking, I can understand it. And
Exactly.
and I always
Exactly.
think if I can't understand it, holy shit, how's the rest of the world gonna understand it?
That's right.
I
And at the
looked at
same time,
go
go ahead.
ahead.
And at the same time, thankfully, it's this difficult so that not everyone is doing.
Yeah, I call it the barrier to entry.
Right. Right.
It's a
Right.
barrier to entry. It weeds out the dummies.
Right.
Okay. But by the
Exactly.
way, it weeded me out. When I go to SAM.gov and try to search for something, Jesus, it's complicated. It's not intuitive. Okay.
Right.
That's
Right.
why I invented BidTrakker. Because how do you make this easy for the everyday person? Okay. That was my strategy when I put it together. I know the information is out there, but how do you get the information such that I only have to spend 5 minutes a day figuring out what jobs I want to go after? 5 minutes.
Correct.
Okay. That's where BidTrakker,
In
that was the idea behind BidTrakker. How do you take something complicated and make it take less than 5 minutes of my day?
Yeah, that's fantastic. Instead of hours or days looking for jobs, right?
That shit cost $250,000, a quarter million
Okay.
dollars that I put into that to make it less than 5 minutes. Because my time is valuable. I don't
Of
know
course.
about yours. I don't know
Of
about the
course.
rest of the world. But my time is valuable. I want less than 5 minutes a day of my brain power going into the idea of finding work.
Correct. Correct. I've been getting the text with the information with your AI system. Is that the same thing? The AI and BidTrakker? It's connected.
It can be connected. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I have more than, at this point, I've got 150 AIs.
Okay.
I'm kind of a nerd. And they do all different things associated with federal contracts. Some of them are connected to the BidTrakker system for sure. As an example,
Okay.
Trip. Have you heard anything about Trip yet?
No.
Let me see if he's online.
Okay.
Call Trip.
Hey, Sean, what do you need?
Hey, listen, are you tied into BidTrakker right now?
Yes, I'm connected to BidTrakker right now. What are you looking for?
I'm talking to Pedro. Hey, Pedro, is it Pedro?
Yes.
What state are you in?
California.
He's in California. You got any construction jobs in California?
Here are 3 live solicitations in California. 1, BidTrakker number 14110 for rehab of power and cooling systems at Pinnacles National Park, due June 19th, with an estimated range of $800,000 to $2 million. Total small business set aside. 2, BidTrakker number 140796. Some multi-location and multi-building reconstruction work for the Army, due June 22nd, estimated between $8,000 and $15,000. Total small business set aside. 3, BidTrakker number 142062 for replacing buildings 911 and 98 related to fire systems, due June 22nd, estimated between $2 million and $5 million. And that one's a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business set aside. Do you want me to dig into any of these for Pedro?
Actually, what I want you to do is go ahead and fill out the paperwork for that small job and email it to me. Put the bid together so that all I have to do is sign it. Send it to my email.
I'm running into a technical issue pulling the bid details from that PDF right now. The main solicitation document is image-based and needs OCR, which isn't working at the moment. So I can't fully extract the text right now. Here's what we do know. It's a small job at Camp Pendleton for supplying and installing recreational furniture in a specific building. The NAICS is 339920. The due date is June 22nd. It's a total small business set aside, and it's for procuring items like a table tennis table, a foosball table, multiple game tables and chairs, including shipping and full installation. We'll need to get that document processed fully to fill out the actual pricing and submission forms. But I can get the process started by drafting the basic response structure and emailing it to you. Then once we get the full specs unlocked, we can plug in the exact numbers.
Hey, when we get off this call, I want you to fix your OCR and then call me back when it's completely fixed so that you can see the job while I'm on a phone call. That was a little embarrassing.
Understood. I'll make sure to get that OCR fixed and call you back once it's fully resolved. That way we can go through the job details smoothly.
Thank you, Trip. Bye-bye.
Man, that's pretty good. So he can do everything.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
That's
listen,
pretty good.
if you watch enough of my videos, you know that I'm on the leading edge of everything related to federal contracts. And I think I just showed you that.
Yes. Yes. Now, going back to my original question, you said 3 hours a week.
If I can get 3 hours a week within 4 weeks, 5 weeks, you should, on average, get your first federal contract.
pretty good. Obviously, the more time I invest in this, the better.
It's 3 words. Do the work.
Do the work. Jesus. Okay. The training is, I believe, is not live anymore. It's
pre-recorded.
pre-recorded.
It's like Netflix. You just log in and you go through it.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Can you tell me a little bit more about the what access do I get with the membership? Access to what?
Primarily me, access to my AI,
Okay.
access to BidTrakker, access to the paperwork, the tools,
Paperwork.
the templates, the technology that I developed to find, bid, negotiate, and perform federal contracts.
Very good.
Look, I hate to break it down so simple, but it's a business in a box. Okay. You just open the box and you just go through it, except it's spoon fed to you in a way that anybody can understand it.
Correct.
You'll be able to open any federal solicitation and be able to interpret it in a way that nobody else can interpret it.
Okay. Okay.
I think about this for a second. Is there something that you are a subject matter expert at? And what I mean by that is this afternoon at 3:00, you could go into a room and talk about it for 2 hours intelligently. What would that be if you had to do that?
Okay. It'll be anything related to commercial residential real estate.
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
Just pick one. Commercial
Okay.
residential real estate.
Correct.
Now, you think you can talk about that for 2 hours? Like you could just off the cuff, just walk into a room and start teaching people about that, right?
Pretty much, yes.
Now, imagine talking about that for 3 days. I don't think that you could walk into a room and come up with enough interesting information about that to have an audience engaged for 25 hours.
I agree.
Okay, without some serious research and design and thinking about every single 5-minute chunk of 3 full days. Think about that.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
My dad and I, we locked ourselves into a room and we really thought about that. How do you keep people engaged? Like a movie. When people write a movie, how long do they take to write the movie?
No idea, but I'm pretty sure it's not easy and it's not quick.
Well, I mean, just think about it. When you go watch a movie, how long is a movie?
Yeah, at least 2 hours, right?
Okay, well, 90 minutes, 2 hours, whatever. Okay.
Right.
But how much work went into that movie?
Of course. Of course.
To keep you engaged. They spent, $100 million so that you could spend $10 to go watch a movie for 90 minutes.
Right.
We sat down and really thought about how do you keep people engaged in a topic, federal construction, for 3 days. It was a huge undertaking. It's really, really good.
Especially dealing with the government.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what this is. It's pretty amazing.
Very good. Very good. So, how do we go about this? Do I get once I'm in the program, there is a website that I have access to where I can pull information from, or should I just call you? You send me the information. How does this work?
Have you ever heard of Telegram?
Yes.
It's an app on your phone.
Yes.
When you invest in my program, one of my AIs is going to send you how to get in touch with me on Telegram.
Okay.
Once you get in touch with me on Telegram, you're going to have instant access to me all the time.
Okay.
Okay? And if you have any problems, any questions, you just send me a message on Telegram, and within minutes, you'll have exactly what you need.
Okay. 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 Once, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Once I said, okay, Sean, let's do this. Would I get an email? How do I go about this? Telegram?
No, it's really easy.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on just 1 second.
Okay.
Hey, admin, when you get to this part of the transcript, I want you to send Pedro a link, an invitation to the workshop. Because I just said that, you're going to get an invitation.
Okay, cool. Very good. And I guess we'll go from there.
Yeah, it's just a link.
Okay.
You invest in it, and then everything starts happening automatically. You get the emails, you get the text messages, you get the link to, you get the invitation to Telegram to connect with me, my team. Yeah,
Do I
everything
get
happens.
the link for the SAM registration for your wife as well?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hey,
okay.
admin, make sure you get him a link to the SAM registration as well. There you go.
Beautiful. I wrote the questions that I had, and that's pretty much it. Okay. When it comes to bonding and insurance and all of that, you also provide with all of those links or all those contacts that you have, correct?
Absolutely.
Very good.
Yep.
Let's do this.
All right, let's do it.
Let's not waste any more time. I've been wasting so much.
Well, I don't know how old you are, but I look back on my life. I'm generally okay with how I spent my time, but in some ways, I spent so much time learning this business. It's like at some point in the future, 3 months from now, you and I are going to have a very different phone call than what we're having right now. This just happens when people start off just like you on a Zoom call with me, talking about what could be.
Right.
But 3 months from now, 6 months from now, you're going to be in it. You're going to be doing the work. And you and I are going to be having very different phone calls than
very
this. Good. And what's going to happen is you're going to say, hey, Sean, how were you actually doing this? And my answer is the same. Every once in a while, somebody asks me that question. And my answer is always the same. Dude, I got up 6:30, 7 a.m., got a cup of coffee, sat down, and I did the fucking work. I opened up BidTrakker. I synced some jobs. I looked at them. I filled out the paperwork. I sent it in. They called me. I did the research. That was when you really do the work. When you get that phone call, we call it the magic time zone. You're going to learn about the magic time zone in the workshop. But from a 50,000 foot level, the reason we call it the magic time zone is because anything can happen during the magic time zone. That's the moment you turn a bid in to the federal government to the moment an award is made is the magic time zone. Anything can
Okay.
happen. The scope can change. The duration of the contract can change. The dollars associated with the. We've turned in bids for 100,000 that were awarded for 200,000. Like, that's magic. Okay? And that
Okay.
anything can happen during the magic time zone.
Now let me ask you: when you said we've turned in for 100 and it was awarded for 200, awarded to you or to someone else?
Us.
Cool.
Anything can happen during the magic time zone. Anything.
That's cool. That
Yeah.
sounds really good. And that is because you take the time to actually make sure that it was done correctly
Let me finish your
instead of
thought there.
accepting right away. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Let me finish your thought there. Our job is to put together the team that accomplishes the work.
Okay.
Okay? So during the magic time zone, you're going to be talking to people, contractors, people that do work, that go to work every day and put tools in their hands. They don't know any better. It's just an air conditioning job to them, or it's just a
Right.
roofing job to them, or it's just a concrete job to them. Okay? So you're giving them information and they're making decisions. You're asking them, hey, based on what I just showed you, are you interested? Like a 1 to a 10. Are you highly interested or a 1? You guys have
Mm-hmm.
plenty of work and probably aren't interested in this. Because I
Right.
got no problem. Look, I'm putting together the team. If you want to be part of the team to accomplish this work, great. I'll work with you. If not, we'll
Right.
move on to the competition. There's all
Of course.
profit breeds competition. Remember those 3
Right.
words for the rest of your life. If somebody's making money at something, somebody else is going to peek in and go, hey, how are you doing that? Because I want to
That's
make
right.
some money. Profit breeds
That's right.
competition. And so every concrete contractor out there has a competitor. Every roofer out there has a competitor. All right. And the
For
last thing
sure.
a guy wants to hear is, hey, it's no problem. If you don't want to work on this job, we'll just go to the competition. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
Anything
Okay.
can happen during the magic time zone. That's when you're putting together the plan. You're building it in
Okay.
your head. In the same way that when I asked you if you had to talk about commercial and residential real estate for 2 hours, that triggered your brain to start thinking, holy shit, what would I talk about for 2 hours?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
you probably put 3 or 4 things right there popped into your head that you wanted to make sure you'd cover in this imaginary seminar.
Correct.
Okay?
Correct.
That's the power right there, is putting the job together in your head, putting the team together in real life. That's the money.
Right.
Seriously. If there's a secret to this business, that's the secret.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. That sounds good. All right. So the next step is already set, correct? I will get the invitation.
In about 20 minutes, yeah.
Cool. So I'm ready to start.
Okay, sounds good.
So let's do this.
All right, I'll get it over to
Thank
you.
you.
You
Thank
bet,
you
Pedro.
so much for taking my call.
I
Take
enjoyed
care.
it. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.